Davari Stanford, 65 anni, ha trascorso tutta la vita a pescare molluschi nelle mangrovie di Bille, un villaggio nel sud della Nigeria.
When I was small, when we go to school, when recess don't come, we go inside bush. They go pick a some. After that time, small, when I come be woman, when I don't turn to better person, I come begin to go with my mother, with a some. Sometimes we go ask some, crayfish. When they come, they go. They come, they go. So call reach one certain time, 2:11. When we go now, we not kill anything again. Oil don't float for everywhere, both the bush, everywhere. If you enter inside the river, all your body, you don't rub pomade be that. When you come, you don't rub pomade be that. You go can't find this soap where they take how they do. Bath well before you go clean. Sometimes you know they clean, you go take a sleep. Na so.
Yes, ma baby say ma that time
Before Ankala don't know they like that, but now Ankala everything don't die finish. So if you go safe, nothing to kill. If you go river, I feel carry net, dive for water, they kill fish. But no, now nothing there, nothing. So if you go safe, you no go fit kill. Now they suffer with day, so they call rich like this.
Da oltre 70 anni, le più grandi multinazionali sfruttano il petrolio in questa regione. In particolare la società anglo-olandese Shell, che vanta una forte presenza in Nigeria, ma con stabilimenti ormai fatiscenti. È qui nel sud del paese che il fiume Niger sfocia nell'Oceano Atlantico dopo un viaggio di oltre 4.000 chilometri. Poi i suoi rami si aprono formando un immenso delta. Una rete di meandri grande quanto la Bretagna. Ricco di mangrovie, questo delta è pieno di petrolio e fa della Nigeria il principale produttore d'oro nero in tutta l'Africa. Ma il Delta del Niger è anche la regione più inquinata al mondo a causa delle fuoriuscite di petrolio. Dal 2011 al 2013, Bille e Ogale, due villaggi del Delta, sono stati devastati dalle ripetute fuoriuscite di petrolio. Presso questo ospedale universitario di Port Harcourt, capoluogo della regione, il dottor B.A. Briggs è uno specialista in malattie legate agli idrocarburi. Oggi riceve Esther Obekattei, ostetrica di Ogale, e suo figlio di 10 anni.
We already know that the water in Ogale is polluted. You know, sometime in 2011, United Nations Environmental Program did a study and they took some water samples from Ogale. And they said that the water in Ogale community has what we call hydrocarbon. This hydrocarbon is in excess of over 900 times what World Health Organization approves to be in water. You understand? So I'm believing and I'm suspecting that this skin itching and rashes that you and your son are having may be due to the contaminated water that you bathe with in Ogale community. So taking a very deep breath out. I feel bad because I sense injustice. people in oil-bearing communities in the Niger Delta have not benefited anything from the business of oil and gas exploration and exploitation in their communities. And then I feel even more terrible because as a medical doctor and as a public health physician, they come and there is little or nothing I can actually do to help them. Please lie down. It's not paining, is it?
Yes.
So why are you scared now? Lung cancer is on the increase, blood cancer, bone cancer, cervical cancer, breast cancer is on the increase. And the age of onset of most of these diseases is reducing. So we are seeing it even in younger people. Yeah, good, let me know. Young adults less than 10, 20, 30 years coming down with cardiovascular diseases, kidney diseases, heart problems and all that. It never used to be so. We used to see such things in people in their 50s, 60s, and 70s. Young people, their crime, they are from Niger Delta. Their crime, they come from communities that are oil-bearing. And then the oil companies, the multinational oil companies, they conduct their business with reckless abandon, not following standards for environmental safety. So I really feel bad. I would advise that you don't bathe with the water in Ogali. If you have what it takes, get water from somewhere else that is not polluted, that you use for drinking, for bathing, and for cooking. That's the only way.
How can we do, since we don't have money, because all those things is a problem to get money, to go to outside and fetch water. So I don't know what to do because it's a big problem for us.
Esther è ormai consapevole dei rischi che l'acqua contaminata dal petrolio rappresenta per lei, la sua famiglia e anche per i suoi pazienti. Così, nonostante i problemi economici, prende un tuk-tuk e parte per fare scorta d'acqua pulita.
This is a suffering. It's not easy for me to come. So I don't like to be leaving my house to come and fetch water. The water is important because of children. We manage it. My husband helped me. This organic problem must end because as a whole, organic as a whole, we don't have water to drink. So she know what to do. They should do something that is good for us.
Con le sue taniche di acqua pulita, Esther si reca al centro sanitario che gestisce. Condurrà una sessione informativa per le donne incinte.
Blessed be thy name, O Lord. You are worthy to be praised. Blessed be thy name, O Lord.
The water that is here is not good. So what I normally do that water that I carry it from, I don't bathe children because it can feed them. It can destroy the life of children. I don't know the next thing that will come. So what you do that water that I fed, we boil it and we bathe the child. Because there is a newborn, we don't know the next thing that this water will cause to the child.
So I want to ask a question. When you want bathe baby, you need to put the toe for water and leave them for like 3 minutes or 4 minutes before you bathe the baby. So I want to know whether is it right for us to wait till 3 minutes or we just put and bathe that minute?
You put the toe, you bathe your child.
That minute. Okay.
You must wash it and clean it and boil it and put it inside hot water so that the child will not get infection. If you don't do like that, even the water you are giving the child, you must do all those things to sterilize and make sure that you give that child better water.
L'ostetrica di Ogale e la pescatrice di Bille fanno entrambe parte di gruppi di residenti che intentano un'azione legale contro la compagnia petrolifera ritenuta responsabile del disastro, la Shell. La sede centrale della multinazionale si trova nel cuore di Londra. È iniziata una corsa contro il tempo in tribunale tra il gigante petrolifero e i querelanti nigeriani.
Communities are suffering. Shell has refused to pay compensation to them for the destruction of their environment and their land. How long can they continue to be patient to receive compensation from Shell? We want justice for the Bille community. We want justice for the Ogale community.
We represent about 13,000 individuals from 2 communities in the Niger Delta. So the Bille community is a fishing community where we represent about 2,500 individuals. They claim that Shell's pollution has completely devastated their mangrove environment, which supported the fish they used to fish, and they're no longer able to support their livelihoods, no longer able to support their families. So we represent that community, and also the Ogale community, which is a community in Ogoni land, where they have particular problems with their drinking water.
Shut down! Shut down! Shut down! Shut down! Shut down! Woo!
No doubt there are other places in the world that have serious pollution, but the Niger Delta has been described as, and is recognized as, the most polluted place on Earth.
Who do we want to clean up? We want Shell to clean up. Who do we want to clean up? We want Shell to clean up. Who do we want?
Shell have been exploiting oil there for over 70 years now, since before the colonial era ended. And we have a position now as well, where Shell is looking to divest. It's looking to leave the Niger Delta, looking to move away from its operations in Nigeria, leaving behind this chronic environmental situation. And if Shell is able just to walk off into the distance without properly cleaning up this pollution, the communities are going to be left with this for the foreseeable future. So generations will be left behind in the Niger Delta to face this problem that Shell and other operators have caused, if they are allowed to leave without properly cleaning up the mess they've caused.
Who kills the Niger Delta? Who kills the Niger Delta? Who kills the Niger Delta?
La Shell ha ufficialmente annunciato la cessazione dello sfruttamento petrolifero nel Delta del Niger. La società ora si concentrerà sui giacimenti offshore, che sono ormai molto più redditizi. È un modo per sottrarsi alle sue responsabilità ambientali? La Shell ha rifiutato la nostra richiesta di intervista sui processi in corso in Nigeria e ci ha comunicato la sua posizione per iscritto.
Shell say everywhere that they are not responsible for what's happening in the Niger Delta, that it's all the fault of the local people. It's all the fault of criminals who are tapping into the pipeline and causing the harm. Shell overstate that position. So there are many, many operational spills because of the poor state of repair of their pipelines and infrastructure. But even if Shell are right, we say, well, they knew about this problem. Why did they not do something to stop it? Why didn't they take reasonable steps to stop this from happening, as they would do anywhere else in the world, and as they do in other places in the world where this is a problem?
Di fronte alla distruzione dei propri mezzi di sussistenza causata dalle fuoriuscite di petrolio, alcuni residenti stanno ricorrendo al sabotaggio degli oleodotti e alla raffinazione illegale. Per combattere questa piaga, l'esercito nigeriano pattuglia costantemente il Delta del Niger.
The damaging effect of these illegal refineries is very much. You can see the environment. It has destroyed the whole environment. Commercial life in the creek might not be possible. Aquatic life is destroyed. Over time, we've been dismantling these refineries manually, and the criminals come back to resuscitate these refineries within 3 days, 1 week. So we were directed from the higher authority that we should employ the use of swamp boogie, which will bring a lasting solution to it. Because most of the materials they use here are heat-resistant materials, as you can see.
Kingsley Ogarani, a 38 anni, era uno di coloro che per guadagnarsi da vivere praticava la raffinazione illegale del petrolio nella boscaglia.
So when they look and say, where would they? Will not they get anything? You can look around. Boys they hunt for. If you not go fishing, not go farm. Nothing will they here. Government not know where would they. So now that our brother and I make all join them. Come they follow and they work with other boys when they bring from Bayelsa come. Really, the work me I get for there. We say those job boys mainly, I then know the work. Me, I be boatman. When the product don't come out, then cook them. Now my boat I go use transport them. Now be my function. The first time when I enter, where then the cooker, the first time I fear because of the level of the fire where they burn. And when the fire was burning, the most one will fear me. The first time when I enter, when nothing happened. Just 3 weeks after, the first time when I enter, fire come burn 3 persons. My brother, wetin make me stop after they tell you say in the afternoon, 9 army they work, and Navy then they work, and other parliamentary officers they work. They can't see change their schedule, put their schedule for night too. Where they catch us, now water now we swim. We swim the big river, the main Niger for night. I lost my boot. It was burned. I've decided, and I'll be working with a man. I've quit with the business.
Kingsley, il nostro pentito, ha definitivamente abbandonato la banda dei trafficanti di petrolio. Ora lavora per una ONG nigeriana che vuole aiutare i giovani a uscire dalla raffinazione illegale. Il direttore, Fine Face Dumnamene, va nei villaggi del Delta per convincerli.
What is it that we want to achieve? We don't want you to go back to pipeline vandalism. We don't want that. We want a cleaner environment. Because you remember, you mentioned that you also do fishing as one of the things you do. When there is pollution in the river, crude oil, you can't be able to fish. You can't get the fish. So while you are making money from pipeline vandalism, you are making other people who are into fishing and farming to lose their own means of livelihood. These are the things the gap we are trying to bridge to ensure that we have harmony with nature.
Per raggiungere i suoi obiettivi, Fine Face vuole porre fine al consumo totale di petrolio grazie all'energia solare.
I choose to use solar to power communities in the Niger Delta as a way of contributing to the war and fight against crude oil theft in the Niger Delta. Because in the Niger Delta, where Nigeria gets its oil from, there is serious energy poverty. So I believe that if I can site solar mini-grid electricity in communities without electricity, I will be able to cut off oil theft in that community. You can imagine that a community like Umolu, since the creation of this world that we all know, they have not had electricity before. They are now using the solar lights, and because they have cut off the purchase of this illegally refined product that is readily available to them, then I can tell you that we have started solving the problem and providing solution to the real issues that face us as a people.
Non lontano da Bille e Ogalé, anche il villaggio di Bodø ha subito le devastazioni del petrolio. Nel 2008 e nel 2009, due enormi perdite dovute a impianti difettosi hanno distrutto le mangrovie e inquinato gravemente l'ambiente. La Shell propone quindi ai residenti una soluzione amichevole. L'azienda avrebbe dato $4.000 e qualche sacco di riso come risarcimento. Gli abitanti rifiutano e si rivolgono alla giustizia di Londra. Con successo. Alla fine, la Shell è stata costretta a pagare circa 80 milioni di euro di danni. La multinazionale ha dovuto anche finanziare la bonifica di 1.000 ettari di paludi intrise di petrolio. È stata istituita un'unità di mediazione con i residenti. Un precedente che dà finalmente la speranza di un ritorno alla normalità. Oggi gli avvocati britannici andranno a verificare l'andamento delle operazioni di bonifica. Un'operazione unica di pulizia del suolo su larga scala.
Adi. Just see if you go like this, you can sort of concentrate it.
Oh yeah, I kept the glove. The glove is here, but it's now covered in thick black oil. This is the droplets on the sheen of the water. It's about 40% in this pit. So we'll take the sediment out of this pit now.
So here we're taking samples from three different depths at a pit which has been dug near the shoreline to understand how much oil is in the sediments.
Go ahead, Nick.
Lovely, lovely sediments. And we're also getting it from different pits to understand how it differs within different parts of the environment.
We take pictures of the pit as well to see,
okay, yeah.
And we can compare that with what the testing is.
All right?
Yep.
We good?
Yep.
Philemonic, can you hold that? Can you hold the open dictionary and let Philemonic? How many have we got roughly? 10. Let's go.
It's not enough.
Okay, we'll put it in the ice.
We'll protect this one.
We'll put it in the ice and then
We're also sending the animals that we're taking. We will send them to the labs and they're going to tell us exactly how much oil is in the soil. And we're going to use that to understand how much risk our clients face from the oil which is going to remain here after the cleanup which is being done. That's going to be used in court proceedings between the Bodø community and Shell. We will use the results to understand as well for our clients how much risk they're facing from the oil which is going to remain here.
Oh wait, FYI, these are 160.
They have very good form, so we'll have enough here. So this will definitely complete the one.
Okay, great.
So but I told them to just do one more time. You see these big ones? These ones will give us a better weight.
Better readings.
Oh, still active. Some people do eat this fresh one.
Should I have some sushi?
Sushi. Sushi and oil.
Il terreno contaminato dal petrolio è sufficientemente pulito per passare alla fase successiva, ovvero alla ripiantumazione della foresta di mangrovie? Questo è il punto. Princess Jordan, 28 anni, è una botanica esperta di mangrovie incaricata dai residenti di Bordeaux di valutare la bonifica del sito.
As a community representative, when I started the job in 2020, when you go out to the mud flat, you see dead periwinkles, dead crabs. And when you pick it up to see why they are dead, you see oil in them. It was really bad. I remember going to the farm with my grandmother, and her farm was always across the river. We get into the canoe, paddle. I didn't know how to paddle, so she paddles. On my way to the farm, everywhere was always beautiful. On both sides of the river, we always have the mangroves. They were big, they were very tall, they were beautiful. And coming back in 2020 to work, I could barely see those things. And I asked somebody, I said, where are we? And the person said, you're on Bordeaux River. And I was like, no, this is not Bordeaux River. The Bordeaux River I used to know used to be full of trees, full of mangroves. Where are those mangroves? And the person said, that's what the oil killed. I was so bitter. Mangroves are useful, very, very useful. Not just for the cleanup, for the environment. They absorb a lot of carbon. And you know what it does? They kind of purify the air around the environment so that you can breathe in fresh air. So I think if you ask me, I would say mangrove is the mother of the creeks.
Princess è anche imprenditrice. Gestisce un vivaio di mangrovie.
So this is the sorting process. Right now we are sorting the mangrove seeds. It's called propagules. We are sorting the propagules to know the ones that are viable for planting. You know, some might look very healthy, but they are not okay for planting. When you plant them, it won't grow. So we are sorting it out to know the ones that are healthy and viable for planting. The value of this propagules for me, it's more like my life work. I cannot have anything happen to this because this is what makes my nursery. These are planted and they become a seedling. So this is like my own gold. The quality of the water here is very okay. Okay for a nursery, okay for everything. If you look around, you can see crabs running everywhere. So that means this place is clean. No spill here. I put this plant here because this is their natural habitat. And then it will grow normally. We don't use any nutrients. It just grows normally in mud, just the way it grows around on the mud flat.
Quando i germogli di mangrovie saranno cresciuti, i team li ripianteranno in un terreno ripulito dai residui di petrolio. È un compito molto delicato.
So na una ke no apply na va apply do be enye kora okoi. Me the green vegetation no monkey a here any anu elo kokoi. Me our creek is our pride. So be say you go more stable green this thing vegetation and dinavo e and alone attract so many aquatic organisms ne gabugunu and nui ia ne agbodu bede zaza loko to restore back our creek from the damage abe na bege ba ikpeni to no ni compared to the labor aspect of it. So no adu bre enye kola ko bre ke ton aki ya ke kiton be idina.
Dopo un inizio difficile, il programma di decontaminazione e rimboschimento delle mangrovie finanziato dalla Shell inizia a dare i primi risultati. La tecnica utilizzata, il fitorisanamento, sfrutta le piante per completare la decontaminazione dei terreni. Nicholas Story, capo delle squadre di bonifica, ispeziona i giovani germogli di mangrovie. È cautamente ottimista.
Like imagine how big these mangroves are going to be. Like these three right here,
Yeah.
they're all going to be touching each other. This
Yeah.
one, they're all going to be overlapping.
Yeah.
Right, and so one of the things with the mangrove monitoring that we're doing, right, if there is a large die-off, right, we come in and investigate it. And so the reasons are, you know, oiling, maybe the remediation didn't do that well,
Yeah.
and then that's a hot spot that we have to come and flush, right? So that's something I'm working on right now.
Okay.
We expect over time that, or we know that over time, the level of hydrocarbons in the sediment is going to come down a lot more, but it just takes time, right? So that's one of the big points of this project is phytoremediation. So there's no way that we can get all the oil out here. It's impossible.
Very, very.
Absolutely impossible.
Yeah.
So we get it down to a level to where the mangroves can survive,
And then
right? Then over time, there's natural attenuation, right?
Yeah.
And then also phytoremediation via the mangroves themselves.
Yeah.
So it takes a long time, but it'll happen eventually.
This is one of the first places where the mangroves were planted. As you can see around, there are so many of them. And this is one of the largest grades. They have up to 90% survival rate here. And the mangroves are doing pretty well, very well. So coming back here now again to see how big they are, it's very wonderful. I'm happy to see that.
Yeah, okay.
Princess ha dedicato la sua energia e le sue competenze al ripristino delle mangrovie di Bordeaux. La partita non è ancora vinta, ma per lei c'è la speranza di rivedere la foresta della sua infanzia. A Bille, la comunità di pescatori attende il processo contro la Shell. Gli abitanti sperano che la giustizia dia loro ragione e che, come gli abitanti di Bordeaux, anche loro ottengano un risarcimento e il ripristino delle loro mangrovie. Per il futuro dei suoi 7 figli e dei suoi numerosi nipoti, Davari Stanford ripone tutte le sue speranze nei suoi avvocati britannici.
I go join because now we are the state. We are the league. We are my papa and mama born me. So I no go fit when they fight. Okay, when they fight, I go run. When better come, I come. No, I must join them. Even though I know sabi right, I go take my finger, press them. When I press them, I so day. I must support. Yeah, when we win case, everybody done better now. Me say my belly don't full. My children don't belly don't full. They go school well. Now when money not do it, some no go school again. I make I like the case of I know say.
La lotta per dare un futuro ai bambini del Delta del Niger continua. Lontano dalle coste inquinate dal petrolio, la vicenda va avanti nelle aule dei tribunali di Londra. E anche qui a Bordeaux, tra le giovani piante di mangrovie.
I want Bordeaux to be a better place. I want it to be the way it used to be. Just protect the coastal line. So Bordeaux has not recovered fully from the spill. They are just in the recovering process. Recovery takes time. And I just hope all these mangroves here will survive and everywhere is going to go back to normal. I do all this for my daughter Beulah, to be able to tell people around her, her friends she's going to meet tomorrow, and her own children that her mother was part of this. So yes, I do this for her.